earlier. I'm going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Bright Memory Infinite on the GTX 1050 Ti, 1650 Super and 570. How are you guys doing? Welcome. So, I started 15 minutes earlier because everything was ready. I wanted to start playing the game, so here I am. How are you doing, guys? Good to see ya. So, Bright Memory Infinite, what is it? So, a few years ago, there was this game called Bright Memory. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, and it was made by one person. But now he got a lot more support and help from other studios, apparently. And he worked on Bright Memory Infinite, which is a bigger game. Apparently it's 3 hours, according to the reviews, so I'm excited to check it out. It has RTX, it has pretty interesting visuals to be an indie title, and it was free if I bought Bright Memory. So since I had this in my library, I got the sequel for free. So great business decisions, in my opinion. So I was planning to play the first one a while back, but I just launched it and I forgot it existed. So I only have 6 minutes of the game. I was going to stream it and I ended up not doing it. Don't remember why. So yeah. How's it going, guys? Is it a new game? Yes, it is. It released today, and it's an Unreal Engine 4 title, yet another Unreal Engine 4 game. There's a DX11 and a DX12 mode. So far, on the 1050 Ti at least, for the very first things that I saw, DX11 runs like 5 to 10 frames ahead. So for the 1050 Ti at least, I recommend DX11. Whoa, performance mode, nope. This is 1080p high, so we're starting with 1080p high. El mate, ¿dónde está el mate? Acá está el mate. Oh, yeah, here's the mate. There it goes. You asked for it, you got it. What is this store? Steam, basically. If you own the original, you should have the sequel. So, again, great business decisions. So, okay, yet another Unreal Engine 4 game, 1080p. FOV goes from 80 to 100. I'll keep it on 90. Seems to be decent enough. Then TAA, you got two options, on old version or on new version. The thing is, the new version destroys the frame rate. It removes like 10 frames. So yeah. Texture quality on medium. High seems to be using quite a bit of VRAM. And everything on high basically. So yeah. And NVIDIA Reflex on. Let's get into the game, shall we? New game, we play on Violent, and we start a new game. Is this game coming to Xbox One or Series S and X? As far as I know, it's only on PC. If it comes to consoles, you gotta ask the developer. I have no idea. Would be nice to have it on the consoles though. But I don't think this can run on Xbox One, let's be honest. I mean, it looks pretty good to be an indie title. And it seems to be pushing Unreal Engine 4 quite hard. So yeah, he used a lot of effects. And I cannot skip the cinematics, so you gotta see the waifu for a few minutes. So yeah, it's a shooter, pretty good mechanics. It's a shooter that has melee embedded to it as well. So that's why it caught my attention initially, but now this is like the sequel that lasts a little bit longer. Still of 2 hours, it's like 3 hours with better graphics and RTX and all that good stuff. And again, an indie title, so I was interested in checking it out. Visuals are pretty interesting. And yeah, thick. Is this game made in China? No, it's made in, well, somewhere close. I think Korea. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's an urgent mission from HQ. Each team member has been assigned a survey mission. Begin your investigation.
Sí, debería correr unas 5:50.
Okay.
Okay guys, so remember, we're playing on high settings, 1080p, DX11, because at least on the 1050 Ti right now, DX11 runs better than DX12, Unreal Engine 4. You approve as a man of culture? Perfect. So you're a man of culture as well. Yes, I've heard this is from Korean developers, makes sense. Although indie title, so... For the visuals I found very interesting that it was an indie title. Caught my attention with the visuals. You think 2 gigabytes of VRAM works? Yeah, probably. Lower those textures, should be good. Leonardo, en este caso buscaría 60 FPS, pero es un juego single player, así que... No sé, veremos cuando empecemos a disparar. ¿Está barato? Sí. Es un juego indie bastante económico, pero dura 3 horas, así que estás advertido. For the people wondering, this game is around 3 hours long, so keep that in mind. It's $20 and 3 hours long, but if you own the original right memory, you get the sequel for free, so... So yeah. Visually it's pretty interesting.
The top dog at SAI. They say that tech-wise, even we here at SRO can't hold a candle to his guys. So if they showed up...
And again, sorry that I cannot skip cutscenes. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it's not made in Korea, it's made in China. Although, pretty impressive.
3, 2, 1.
Visually speaking, I mean. Let's go. This scene right here reminded me of Battlefield 3's jet scene, when it goes into the atmosphere. Sí, Dubfest, más adelante. This scene reminded me of Battlefield 3. I don't know about you guys, but this... Yeah, Battlefield 3 jet mission vibes.
No issues. Begin preparations for descent.
Is this a sequel or a remake? It's basically another game. Oh, I forgot to descend. Dang it. Hang on. Let's try that again. Elden Ring is not a PC yet. Releases next year. Let's try that again. Sí, por supuesto, Santiago. One more for the 1050 Ti. Hell yeah. Okay, I gotta pay attention. I was distracted.
We've arrived in the target airspace.
I don't know, Hiro. You gotta Google that.
Everything is fine for the moment. No issues. Begin preparations for descent.
Okay, now I can descend. Okay, perfect. I got it. Alright, looking good. And we crash land, as always. If not, it wouldn't be interesting.
I'm going to eject.
Okay, eject, eject.
Director Chen,
Okay, looking
I
good.
managed to escape
A black
the
hole in
aircraft.
the distance.
I can see a
Not
massive
dangerous at all.
black hole.
Black hole. Understood.
What is this game? Link in the description. It's an indie game.
Roger.
And I like how it looked visually and the gameplay, so I said, okay, let's give it a try. I got it for free because I have the original. I purchased the original Bright Memory, so I got Bright Memory Infinite for free. Lucky draw, I guess. So far it's expected from a DX11 title with a 1050 Ti. We'll see. Let's get into the game, start shooting, and let's see what happens.
Shelia, General Lin's vanguard has been spotted.
Yeah, this is basically Bright Memory 1.5. I thought it was going to be more than 3 hours, honestly.
We don't have enough info.
But I kind of understand. Indie title, with good visuals, is usually a linear shooter that is short. But hey, let's see once we start playing the game. But it's insane that an indie company can do this. Dead, reduced to atoms. Okay, we're dropping into the 30s. And gameplay. Okay, there's some jank to the animation when I was in slow motion, but
What's the situation?
let's see.
I'm doing all right.
Okay, I'll contact you again later.
Okay. I saw some stutter when shooting. That was probably product of, as always, Unreal Engine shader compilation.
Any anomalies with a black hole?
It was made by one person, still by one person. I thought that was only the original, made by one person. This one is also made by one person? What the hell? How? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing those drops when I aim down sights. But visually it's pretty impressive to be still made by one person. Alright. Although it's clearly a linear game. But that's fine. You have to repel shots. Nice! I have a neat sword. And those screen space reflections are nice. Oh, also, this game has ray tracing if you have an RTX card, so yeah. If you want to use ray tracing, you got the option if you are a high-end gamer. Yeah, controls well. Despite dropping frames into the 30s. One person made a better game than Rockstar Remastered Trilogy. Well, completely different viewpoint there. Completely different games. And this guy clearly was trying to hone his skills to be a game developer. So yeah, it's insane that one person made this. Mind blown. Let me see if I can get 60s by lowering the settings though. There's a lot of effects going on. Visually pretty attractive, not gonna lie. Shadows, let's go for low. No reflections, no ambient occlusion. Let's disable everything just to see if we can get 60 frames on 1080p. But I think this is a game you should crank up those settings, in my opinion. Visually pretty interesting so far. Okay. Yeah, by lowering the settings, it still drops into the 40s, so I'll just keep it and play at 30 frames. Yeah, visually it's a big downgrade without the reflections, in my opinion. So yeah, dura como 3 horas el juego en realidad, dicen. Some people that already finished the game are saying that it lasts around 3 hours. So yeah, I think this is one of those games I will go for visuals over performance, despite being a shooter. I couldn't get 60 frames, even by lowering everything to low. So yeah. Oh yeah, the new TAA looks a lot better. So, things to keep in mind. On the video settings, basically SSR, SSAO, and shadows all consume your frames, like usual, Unreal Engine 4 stuff. But they are used so much that it doesn't help much to lower them. I mean, there's so much stuff moving on your face that... yeah, you should lower the resolution instead. Then, TAA, you got new version and old version. The new version destroys your frame rate in comparison to the old TAA, but apparently you cannot turn it off. So you have forced TAA. So the old one gives us 49 frames and the new TAA gives us 41. So this is highest settings plus new TAA. Although we lowered those textures to medium because 4 gigs of VRAM. So yeah. But the new TAA looks good. Yeah, that's a lot better. So yeah, visually pretty interesting. Are you going to try the 1052 gigs? Yeah, on a separate video though. Because live streams are getting too expensive on my body. I rather record videos for the 2 GB cards. Are you going to try the 1050? Yes. Okay, maybe the new TAA is a little too much. Press tab to repel melee attacks. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, that's such an interesting mechanic that they put swords with guns. I mean, we saw it before with Shadow Warrior, but here it feels more smooth. Like a first person on Devil May Cry. In that regard. That's why I like the original. I played it for a few minutes. The controls seemed interesting. So this one feels a little bit different. But more of the same in that regard. So yeah, if you're interested in visuals, just lock it to 30, I'd say. Move. Oh, there's also a dodge key. Okay. You can dash, you can use swords. Sponsored? No. I bought the game. I had the original and I wanted to play the sequel. So yeah. I honestly like this. I like the combat.
I can't get a lock on your signal.
This is why I got the original in the first place, but I forgot to stream it. Okay.
Understood.
There we go.
I'm currently heading toward the black hole. The neural rim has a huge team.
Although those stutters,
It may take some time
that
since
bothers
there's
me.
a possibility
That
of
looks
control.
like the classic shader cache compilation and Unreal Engine 4 stuff. An RTX card can use RTX, right? Exactly. They do not. Although, there is a pretty good implementation of screen space reflections if you don't have an RTX card. And I'm dropping below 30, so I think I'll just put shadows on high. And let's see if that fixes anything. Okay. That gives us some leeway for TAA. So yeah, let's keep this on high. And TAA on new. So this is high, not highest. And new TAA. But medium textures because, you know, 4 gigs of VRAM. I played this game and it looks awesome with RTX on. Makes sense. I mean, this game is all about reflections, it seems. So yeah, even without RTX, it's pretty impressive. Although again, for the people that are new to this, it's an indie game, 3 hours long, give or take. But at least the combat is interesting. Yeah, no, I think the TAA will have to be on the old TAA. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So, old TAA it is. What up? Boxing night. Oh. I forget I can block in this game and use swords. I'm just shooting. Looks like Crisis. No, Crisis is a bigger game. Look, I can block rockets. Nice. Hopefully it's challenging later on. I know this is just the first level. But still, looks nice. Anyway, let's try 900p. So 900p. Let's see if we can get 60s. I'm guessing 720p will be necessary in order to get 60s, but hey. Increasing RAM from 16 to 32 will increase your FPS? No. Unless the game uses more than 16, which is kinda rare. So yeah. 800p high settings, all TAA, FOV 90 degrees. And that's basically it. Let's see. Yeah, major props to the guy that developed this game on its own. Yeah. I mean, that's why it's so impressive. If it was made by a big studio with a lot of people, okay. I would be more inclined to critique it. But being made by one guy, that's insane. I don't know, that blows my mind. And the fact that he gave a copy to everybody that bought his game before the sequel released, the 1.5 version released, also is a good decision, in my opinion. Still one person developing this or has expanded into a team? I think it's one person, but he had support from other companies that helped him develop it, probably. He said like Nvidia helped him with some stuff. Probably Nvidia gave him a 3090 box. Destroy certain boxes to acquire relics. Gotcha. Those are modern looking boxes. Let me see if on 900p I can get 60 frames. Medium. Yeah, all these on medium. Let's see. Yeah, no, still drops below 50. Oh well, what can you do? 720p will have to do then. So yeah, highest settings, 900p. Oh yeah, this is clearly like a tech demo for the guy to learn developing games. Still, I found the combat pretty interesting. I wish it was more than 3 hours though. I may be asking too much. What now? W on spacebar to run along the wall. Okay, gotcha. Would say 6 FPS for playing FPS games, 30 is just rough. Yeah, it is. But I mean, if you lower the settings to the absolute lowest, you're not going to get consistent 60s, at least not on this card. And I don't know, the game looks significantly worse. So I don't think it's worth lowering the settings in this case. Because it affects the visuals way too much. And it still doesn't hit 60s with this card. Oh, I screwed up. The composer of God of War 3 and DMC5 composed the soundtrack for this. Yeah, I'm not putting the music just in case. I don't trust copyrights anymore. Yeah, like a tech demo, but for the person that made this. I wasn't saying it's a tech demo for new graphics cards. I mean, clearly the guy said, hey, I'm practicing, I'm becoming a game developer. So I made this. And I see that the map ends here. Makes sense, it's a corridor. So yeah, I think by reading the blog posts, the guy's really trying to become a developer, so he's been learning to make games by making this.
According to the satellite data, that area is experiencing...
Hopefully I get a Steam Deck, but I'm guessing that that's a very small possibility right now.
And there are high voltage lines still in the water. How do I get to the opposite shore?
Still had near Automata PTSD, huh? Yeah.
Always. While I remotely unlock it.
Always. Yeah, you can clearly see that the guy is practicing becoming a game developer because he's putting so many mechanics. There's wall running, there is grapples, swords. Yeah, I can see what he's doing.
Shelia, there are several enemy ships closing in.
What should I do?
The ship's armor should be able to...
Alright. But hopefully he can make a bigger project in the future. I don't know, something bigger. This is a linear shooter so far. Okay. Oh, grapple, of course.
2 more just here. Cross over to the opposite shore as soon as you take it.
Oh, electrified water. Oh well. Alan, es un juego de 3 horas, así que sí, 11 gigas. Yeah, it was supposed to be a bigger project, but apparently he just released it like this. Yeah, that's something that I'm disappointed about. When he said, oh, it will be much bigger than the original, I thought, okay, he's going to make a long game now, more than 4 hours, but no. I mean, still respect for being one developer. But I remember when the first game was released, he said, oh, Infinite will be a huge game. And yeah, he probably had to see that that was going to be impossible to finish. More than 4 hours on his own. So yeah, I was expecting a longer game, honestly.
Shelia,
but this looks good.
Ships closing in.
What should I do?
The ship's armor should be...
He's definitely trying hard. Yeah, this is a 1050 Ti. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much to begin with. And this guy is not shooting at me. Okay, let's try 720 super quick. I don't have fun using the 1050 Ti anymore. I can't enjoy most of my games. Sorry to hear that, man. The pain is real. Okay, finally 720. I wish I could cycle through the resolutions easier, but that's not the case. So 720p, highest settings, medium textures. Let's see if we can get 60s at last. So yeah, highest settings, 720p, medium textures. Okay. I forget that I can block also. Oh, reduce to atoms. Anybody else? Oh, grenade.
Two more units here. Cross over to the opposite shore. Take it. Unload.
I'll handle it.
Yeah, I forget to use the sword. Of course, these developers are the one to blame. What do you mean? What do you mean? The card is like 5 years old. It's impressive that it can still run games though. Same with the 750 Ti. I still cannot believe it can run new games. Usually graphics cards don't last that long. Oh really? Are you kidding me? But yeah, it still runs games. So what's the issue? Yeah, I mean... it's half a decade old, this card. It's a miracle we can still play games. Yeah, 720p. Definitely. Play this at 720p. You get 60 frames. And the graphics are decent. Although, yeah, it's still 720p. But in this game that you get to do aiming and shooting and swords and blocking and everything, I'd rather play at 60 personally, if you have the chance. The issue is that if you're on 1080p, you cannot get 60s by lowering the settings, and by lowering the settings, the game looks significantly worse. This game is clearly aimed to have reflections and all the eye candy, so the art of the game is clearly not directed for you to lower the settings, it seems. Which kinda sucks. But hey, what can you do? So yeah, to play at 60, do 720p. That's just the best bet so far. And how do I get there? The 1650 is like a 970, where the 1050 Ti is like a 960. Yep. Although the difference can be quite significant sometimes. Depends on the game really. Especially in newer games, the 1650 can be even better. Especially on Vulkan and DX12 games. So yeah, let's swap GPUs, shall we? Let's do 1650 Super. I'm expecting 60 frames very easily on that one. So let's go directly to it. But sometimes the 1650 pulls ahead of the 1050 Ti by a bigger margin if it's using newer APIs. So that's the big advantage I think the 1650 has over the 1050 Ti. Apart from raw performance, the compatibility with newer APIs. So yeah, that's something AMD did right with the 570. It has better DX12 compatibility. So yeah, I have a 980. Is that even better? Yes, it's better. It should be better. Okay, 1080p again. And as you can see on 1080p on this card, you're below 60. So yeah, on a game like this, 60 frames is recommended. So 720p will be my choice on the 1050 Ti. Let's do 1080p, highest settings, and we're keeping those textures on medium, just to not go over the VRAM limit. So 1650 super time, ahora vale a 570. 570 comes after this, so 1650 now, then 570. Alright, there we go. Is NVIDIA Reflex on? Yes, yes it is. It seemed to stabilize things in the end. Okay, bye Jim76UH. And 980 is below at 1060, but it can still keep up more than 60 1080p most of the time. Yep. Yeah, it really depends on a game-to-game basis. Is COD World War II less optimized than its sequels? World War II, you should use a pre-T2X resolution. There's an option that halves your x-axis to half, and you get a massive performance boost. The game looks blurrier, but slightly blurrier, nothing major. And again, I recommend using that pre-T2X resolution. That fixes the performance right away. So 1650 Super. NVIDIA Reflex for the latency. It seems to be maximizing the GPU usage, so in that case, for me at least, it seems to work. Might be something that I'm inventing, I don't know, but the NVIDIA Reflex should be for lower latency when playing the game. So in shooters you usually want to enable it. Personally, I'm not a pro player, so I shouldn't be noticing the difference, but I read sometimes that it maximized the GPU usage, so I kept it on, just in case. Write memory infinite, here we come. And we're doing DX12, because some of you guys told me that have 1650s and 1650 Supers and 570s that DX12 worked better for those cards. And I believe you. So yeah, DX12. Okay, you're talking to yourselves, gotcha. COD World War II, aka... yeah, definitely. Yeah, I haven't finished COD World War II. I got bored. Let's be honest. Although it was interesting that they put a health bar and a health bar that you have to heal yourself. That was kinda the new thing for me. At least you get 30 FPS stable on Elden Ring, no problems. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. How's the weather? Fine. Just some clouds floating around. Nothing major. So yeah, nothing to say about it, really. Whoa. Compiling shaders, it seems. Let's use the... yeah, the LTAA. But man, those frame times. Jesus. Alt TAA. And shadows on high. Because why not? High settings. And let's see how it goes. Here we come. Let's start from the... yeah, from this one. Not the beginning, because it's a cutscene. But the beginning of shooting, at least. How many FPS difference old TAA versus new TAA? Like 10 frames, so you better see if you like the new TAA better than the old one. The new TAA looks great though. It takes care of the hair much better.
Shelia, General Lynn's
The chat is like a closed circuit tech support session. Yeah, basically.
Go rendezvous with him.
Oh, although...
As for that black hole, we don't have enough info. We're counting on your intel.
My stream is lagging for
According
some
to
reason.
satellite intel, General Lynn landed. Watch out.
Okay, that should do. Apologies, guys. Yeah, sometimes the capture card, you know. What is Alt TAA? The other TAA option that we have, basically. It has two TAA solutions. One of them seems to be the Alt TAA, and the other one the new TAA. I'm using those namings because those are in the options menu, so it makes it easier to understand what's going on. Okay. Yeah, on the 1650 Super, whoa. Yeah, the slow motion
Shelly,
sometimes
this
is pretty
Wade.
clunky.
I'm headed to your coordinates now. What's the situation?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
Okay,
runs
I'll
way
contact you
better
again later.
on the 1650 Super. I would say like double the performance over the 1050 Ti. Yeah, basically double the performance.
Any
The
anomalies
1050
with
Ti
black hole?
here was like 45
Swallowed up a
frames.
whole mountain. But
That's
apart from the
insane.
rain, there's nothing unusual over here.
Yeah, the developer is very
The theory
cultured.
of relativity
That's for sure. I agree completely.
down
He's a culture man like us.
several hours ago.
He knows what's up. Elden Ring got me acting strange. Why? I mean, it looks good, but I couldn't play it yet. I signed up for the beta, for the network test, and I didn't get selected. But I tried. I tried so hard, but Elden Ring, I didn't get access to the beta. Yeah, it runs just fine on the 1650 Super. Your surprises cost 20. Considering the graphics you expected 40, well, I think 20 makes more sense, but it's a 3-hour game. I was expecting a little bit more, I don't know. When he first announced he was making a better version of the original game that was longer, I was expecting more than 3 hours, honestly. But it's still impressive that it's one person. And he gave this game to all the people that bought the original, so good business move. Yeah, I can use the new TAA. You're right, guys. I forgot about that. Let's try the new TAA. New TAA looks a lot better. Especially on the hair. Although the hair, you see it in cutscenes, so yeah. Yeah, no, drops below 60 with TAA, with new TAA. Yeah, I don't think it's worth enabling. It makes you drop below 60. So yeah. It only costs less than 5 when I bought the original. I mean, yeah, if you bought the original before the release of this one, you got this one for free. Great business move. So guys, if you played the original Bright Memory, you got this one for free, basically. So if you got it back when it was less than $5, well, you don't need to buy this one. It's included for free. Like with TAA, yeah, with the new TAA, it's pretty demanding.
Several hostiles headed your way.
Roger.
Yeah, I'd rather keep the old TAA. Tap to repel melee attacks. E to launch them into the air. There we go. Dead. Reduced to atoms. Although I'm impressed on how it runs on the 1650 Super. I was expecting worse numbers. After seeing the 1050 Ti, I was okay, it's probably going to be 40s. But it's into the 60s on high settings. Bullet sponge coming in. Oh, I forgot to block. Hang on. There we go. Die. You got it for free as well? Awesome. Enjoy. Come on, reload that gun. There we go. Dead. Looks like there is no rusting pepperonis today, unlike GTA yesterday. Yeah.
Can't get a lock on your signal. Wake should be arriving in the vicinity. You're gonna have to rely on him.
Understood.
The girl looks like Haruka from Yakuza. Agreed.
General Lin has a
That's the
huge
first
team,
thing I
so
thought when I got the
it
first
may take
game.
some time since there's the
Exactly my
possibility of
thoughts.
Okay. Report immediately if anything happens.
Boom, headshot. I forget that I have a sword and I can block bullets. There we go. I paid maybe $2 to $3 last year, same. Yeah, I bought it like a couple of years ago, I think, the original, to make a video, but I forgot. I mean, I was doing other games and I forgot this one existed. Indie games have come a long way. Yeah, only one man made this game. Mind blown. Although, yeah, it's 3 hours, more like a linear game. Another open world game or whatever, but it doesn't need to be. And also a lot of wet surfaces, so I understand where he's coming from. And also waifus. Okay, no more bullets. I think I'm screwed. I'm gonna have an ant in my arm. Bad moment, ant.
Come on, shoot me.
More bullets, please. What up, Nono Atata? Turns out Haruka was playing VR all along. Yeah. Kiryu, come on. You can do better. Do your parenting work. Oh, Haruka. Nani? Alright. Did you see that it's rumored that Halo Infinite multiplayer releases on Monday? No, I haven't. It should be releasing on December, I think. But cool, if it releases earlier, I'm going to be testing it. Hell yeah. You just LMFAO? Why? What happened? There's a new TAA? Yeah. Apparently in a real engine they have different implementations, and he's using 2 of them. He calls them the old TAA and the new TAA, so I labeled them as such. But the new TAA is way more demanding. It's like 10 frames behind. Oh, the way you said Nani, it was incorrect. Nani? There we go, Haruka. What the hell? There's a plane going into a black hole in a stormy weather.
An airliner engulfed in flames just passed overhead.
An airliner engulfed in flames just passed ahead. Okay.
That area is experiencing
Just another day at the
strong
office.
magnetic interference. Be careful.
The village is flooded. And there are high voltage
Okay.
lines still in the water.
Have you picked on the best settings to turn down without affecting the visuals much? That doesn't exist,
Your power unit
unfortunately.
contains a
The best settings to not ruin the visuals and get more performance is lower TAA from new version to old version. And maybe drop the shadows from highest to high. But that doesn't seem to do much, really. And you can also lower the SSAO and the reflections to medium. Or you turn them off. So again, if you turn off the reflections, you get a massive boost. But this game is heavily reliant on these effects, so it really kills the visuals. I mean, if you lower everything, yeah, you get a big performance boost, but it's clear that the game was not made with that in mind, so the graphics don't look as good if you turn stuff down. It's clearly meant to have the screen space reflections everywhere. I mean, look at this. Yeah, it's 3 hours long. It's made by one person. 3 hours long. That's why it's cheap on Steam. It's not a AAA game, guys. But if you add the reflections, the ambient occlusion, the particle lighting, and some depth of field, Well, there you go. Looks a lot better. So just keep it on high. Change the TAA from old TAA to new. Sorry, from new TAA to old TAA.
Several enemy ships closing in.
And you should be good. Lowering the settings further than that doesn't make any sense because it doesn't improve performance in any meaningful way. So yeah, if you're going to play on low settings, I'd rather first lower the resolution. Should also be on consoles. Yeah, apparently one person. Yeah, one person with help from people that know better. That's kind of insane. But you can notice the linear nature of the game. So yeah, it's on a budget. But the guy is very talented. He did this on his own. That's insane. That's what drew me to the game actually. The first time I played it. The original, I mean. Although I was expecting him to get more people to make a sequel, but he made another 3-hour game. Which I respect, but still. I thought he got like more developers to work on it. Yeah. Yeah, by one person, I cannot critique the game. I legit thought it was more people working on it. But no. Only him. I wonder if one person behind it either designed the cutscenes via 3D animations or motion capture. Probably a mix. I don't think motion capture was involved. So how do I continue? I'm trying to get my grapple hook there, but it doesn't... Maybe double jump plus grapple hook? Okay, I can just spam that. Okay, that's weird. I don't know how to continue. Oh, maybe I have to dash. I forgot that I can dash in this game. Dang it. Is there more stuff than just a campaign? No, it's only campaign, 3 hours long. Okay, come on, finish loading the assets, please. There we go. Thank you. And I can see the repeated texture for the ocean. That's fine. Makes sense. So yeah, again, in the options menu, just lower the TAA from old version to... Sorry, from new version to old version. I think the new TAA looks great, but it kills the performance. So on this card, if it only had multiplayer, I don't think so. I mean, multiplayer would be interesting with all those fighting mechanics and movement. But I don't know. It's clear that the guy just wanted to make something and made a single player game instead of relying on multiplayer. It's something different than usual. I don't know. Usually when I see good visuals on an indie title, it's either a multiplayer game that has no players or 1 hour long, which was the original game. The original game was like that, like 2 hours long. This is 3 hours long apparently. So yeah, and it also has ray tracing, which blew my mind that it has ray tracing. Very respectable. Even the options menu, very respectable for a one-person job. Display control explanation. Oh, you can turn off the tutorials. Gotcha. Oh yeah, there are some interesting DLC skins. Yeah, they're called fan service. Yeah, definitely fan service DLC. So if you want to spend some extra money, you can do that. I find it hilarious though. That's probably where the money comes from. But the gunplay was pretty cool. I really like the mix with... Oh, I forgot to delete the drivers. Hang on. I like that you have a sword fighting with... You can deflect bullets and you can shoot. Pretty good. Reminds me of Shadow Warrior in that sense, but smoother movement. Can we get a third-person mod for this game? People are asking about that in the Steam forums. That's hilarious. I love it. There's probably something. There's a mod coming. I'm sure there is a mod coming about that. There has to be. I feel a sudden urge to play this game for some reason. I knew it. That's how you sell games. Yeah, exactly. Have you also did a video on Devil May Cry? Yeah, a while back. Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry Trilogy. Yeah, I remember those. This is like first person Devil May Cry, but it's closer to Shadow Warrior in that sense. Reminds me of Shadow Warrior 2 with the controls. So, bien, Luis, ¿qué dice? So yeah, family friendly DLC. With jiggle physics and all. That game was 2 years ago. Yep, but if you got the original, you get this one for free, so good business. I think he got he gave us the second one for free because he wanted to sell the DLC. Which is fine, I understand. He knows what's up. Yeah, Bright Memory 1 was 2 years ago. That's insane. Time flies. Chimarrao. No, it's called mate in Uruguay, but in Brazil it's chimarrao. Yeah, I know. So it took him 2 years to do the follow-up. Yeah, although that's insane. I cannot believe that in 2 years he improved so much over the original. That guy is a machine. Although, gotta plug this in correctly. So as I was saying, yeah, it was made by one person. Again, mind blown. But in 2 years, he improved over the original in every way, even with the graphics. So, I don't know. That blows my mind. I still cannot believe it's one person. How? I mean, the engine helps a lot, but still, if you give me Unreal Engine 4 and tell me, okay, make a fun game. Okay, I'll just use one of the presets and do an asset flip. He maybe didn't make all the assets, probably he purchased for the environment to make it, but still, to make an actual game on your own, that's not easy. So yeah, mad respect to the guy. Although probably his parents are still disappointed because he wasn't a doctor or a lawyer. God, Mom, Dad, I made a video game on my own. Look at this, the great graphics. It's 3 hours long. People are buying it. I'm doing PG-13 DLC and I'm making money. And parents, no, son, I'm disappointed. I wanted you to be a doctor. Basically. That's Asian Parents 101. I mean, he makes good-looking games that play good. Parents disappointed. I wanted you to be a lawyer. The family humiliation. Imagine that. In family gatherings, all the doctors and the game developer in the corner crying. Yeah, exactly. I'll make my own visual novel with fan service and bikini costumes. Are you a doctor? Dad, I'm 12. Talk to me when you're a doctor. Yeah, parents are always disappointed when art is involved. I remember my parents hated me making YouTube videos. But then when I showed them, okay, I can make some money out of this, and it can pay on its own, they started paying attention. They said, okay, do it, but you need to study as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. At least, they said, if you spend time there, at least try to make it be profitable on its own. And it's barely profitable, but that's fine. Sí, exacto, a la holandaise, sí, pero sigue siendo 3 horas. What the hell, Rector? I just saw an unusual visual novel where there's basically center on... Okay. Pretty weird and true to life. Send me an email, I want to read it. And I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be making this content. I mean, it wouldn't be possible, literally. So yeah, love you all. Will you do 1052 gigs live? I don't think so. I'll do a video without commentary, probably. Or maybe, yeah, I think I'll do videos for those. I don't have the energy. After yesterday's 3 live streams, I don't have energy to do more live streams today. I'm almost depleted. I can only have so much energy. Oh. Let's do latest drivers. Thoughts on Squid Game Santiago? I never watched it. I should watch it. Everybody's talking about it. What is it? What does it make it so interesting? Yeah, I'm taking a rest. Are those Sony H-ear-on headphones? Yeah, they are. So yeah, they're in the description if you guys are interested. I bought them from a friend for cheap. So yeah, I got a good deal. What the hell? What do you mean 13 minutes remaining? That's not my internet connection. Come on, download it again. That's weird. Oh, that's maybe because... Okay, I think I know why. That's probably because I'm downloading a game on my Xbox. Takes all the bandwidth. Oh, hang on. There we go. That should fix it. AMD server problems? I don't think so. It's probably on my end. Never mind, there we go. My Ethernet cable sometimes does not use the gigabit connection, so it's stuck at 100 megabits per second or lower. So there we go. Never mind. I fixed it. You must be downloading side content. No, I'm downloading Battlefield 2042 for the Xboxes, both at the same time. But the side content is always there, streaming them in the background, so I can keep cool while I live stream. Should I buy a 570 in 2021 with reasonable price? If you can find one at a reasonable price, go for it. But I don't know. If you have a 1650 Super in the vicinity at a similar price, get the 1650 Super if you can. You should try Marvel's Daredevil, a masterpiece of Netflix. Yeah, I should. Everybody's talking good things about it. But is it finished? I usually watch stuff on Netflix when it's either a movie or a series that is actually finished. Because I have blue balls about the Witcher Netflix series. I wanted to keep going, but it's not premiered yet. So I want series to be complete, like Game of Thrones. I grabbed all the Game of Thrones and I watched it in a month. That's what I did. It's finished? Okay, gotcha. Sabelo, no, Atata. No sé qué es eso, pero sabelo. What do you think about Henry Cavill's as Witcher? Best role. He blew my mind as Geralt. I thought it was going to be a disaster, but after watching him do it, mind blown. Yeah. Now I cannot imagine anybody else as the Witcher. Alright, let's get back into the game, shall we? Battlefield 2042 tomorrow. I don't have the energy to play a broken game yet. That will be tomorrow, don't worry. I downloaded all the files. I have everything ready to stream it, but after doing GTA yesterday, my brain is dead for a few hours. Oh, I need to do DX12. Sorry about that, guys. So if you launch the game from Steam, there is a DX12 option and a DX11 option. For AMD cards and NVIDIA cards after the 16 series, select DX12. If you have something from the 10 series, I don't know, 1070, 1060, 970, use DX11. In this game, you have more frames. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's important. So if you want good numbers, make sure to get that right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, GTA yesterday killed my brain. My brain was never the same. It was too much. 400 also? What do you mean? What do you mean 400? How's the game run? So far so good. Considering the visuals, I think it's pretty impressive. And considering it's made by one person... Okay. So, high settings. And there's also waifus, so that makes it even better. The developer knows his audience. Oh, GTA? GTA pretty bad. GTA runs terrible. The GTA Remastered Trilogy. Okay, so high settings, all TAA, medium textures, DX12. Let's go. Oh, start from changes. It's probably going to stutter a little at the beginning because, you know, compiling shaders on Unreal Engine is a big problem. But on the 570 I'm expecting worse numbers than the 1650 Super, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Why make good headphones and don't sell replacement earpads? I don't know. I grabbed my, actually, that's why my friend sold me these headphones. The earpads were completely broken, completely worn down. So I grabbed the earpads from my HyperX Cloud 2s and put them on the Sony headphones with glue, and perfect solution. They look brand new now. And the earpads are way better than the originals. Have any pets, dude? Yeah, I have 2 dogs, and that's it. I used to have a cat, but he passed away, unfortunately, a few months ago. So yeah. Bueno, gracias, Marcelo. Se agradece. Okay. Die. Whoa. Okay.
This is Wake.
So far, so good. This is Wake. Is this Alan Wake?
Doing all right.
Okay, this is good. Okay, it runs well on the 570. What the hell? It's most stable on the 570. Let's try new TAA. I'm hopeful now. It runs pretty good. Huh. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than the 1650 Super because Unreal Engine 4, but apparently I was wrong. I don't own a cat. A cat owns you. Yeah, the cat owns you.
But apart from the range, there's nothing unusual over here.
Yeah, I never owned a cat, but a cat owned me in the past. Maybe modders will make it longer and add some new arenas. Yeah, who knows. Okay, it's dropping below 60 here, so all TAA is probably a better idea. Yeah, I think all TAA will make more sense. Is that the new Titanfall? No. I wish. Would be nice. But Respawn is very busy with Apex Legends and I don't know what else. And probably Jedi Fallen Order too. I don't know how they make so many games so fast. Okay, yeah. All TAA it is. So all TAA. So we get 60 frames. New TAA is pretty demanding. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, but the new TAA looks so much better. And sometimes the slow motion kinda bugs out. Okay, let's try finishing at least the second and third level. I was stuck in one area because I forgot that I can dash. So, don't mind me. How is the new TAA? Better looking at older TAA, like sharpness and stuff. Yeah, and it also treats hair a lot better. I mean, it's not 100% flawless, but in my opinion, it looks better than the old TAA, without a doubt. Yeah, the slow motion sometimes bugs out. Kinda weird. Let me see. A way to show you the difference. Because everything is moving around, it's difficult to show. Okay, this should do. So I'm going to... hang on. I'm going to take a couple screenshots. This is the moment I take screenshots. Is that a new DLSS TAA thing? No, DLSS is down here. Can I enable DLSS on the 570? What? No, that doesn't work. I imagine it wouldn't work. It's funny that this option is not disabled. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Makes sense. It wouldn't work on a 570. There we go. Switch. Ok. ¿Oigan Uruguay o no? La verdad no me importa, Reis, pero... sí, dale, ¿por qué no? Screenshot source. We go back to the old TAA. Sorry, to the new TAA. And we take another screenshot. So now let's put the two screenshots together and let's see what happens. So, streams, screenshot number 1. And screenshot number 2 incoming. There we go. So, the one on the right will be new TAA, and the one on the left is old TAA. As you can see, the difference in performance is pretty significant. But the game has so much movement that it might be hard to tell with screenshots. Yeah, probably looking at the gun, you can maybe notice it. But the thing is, like, everything is moving all the time, so it's difficult to make a side-by-side like this. Let me zoom in into the gun. Yeah, in the sights of the gun. That's what I'm going to do. That should make it easy to understand. Alright. So here's image number 1 and image number 2. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious that the new TAA looks better. Yeah, it's sharper. But that's about it. So on things like hair and environment, these leaves, when they're moving, they're more stable when they're moving, basically. They don't look like flying, shimmering. Yeah, that's the biggest difference, I would say. Apart from the sharpness, when the... how to say this? When the vegetation, when the transparent stuff is moving, there's not much ghosting. So this is the new TAA. And the old TAA... yeah, although in this part it's not that noticeable actually. So I'll keep the old TAA. So yeah, it's softer with the old TAA. The new TAA looks like with less ghosting going on. But the old one is fine. I mean, considering the performance difference, I'll take the old TAA. They are the same picture meme for me. That's fine. That means that you can get 10 more frames by just lowering the TAA.
Roger.
I kinda like the low-high TAA on your Frostbite games from Battlefield 1. Yeah, although they can screw it up super easily. I mean, TAA is such a mixed solution in video games. In some games it looks amazing, but in some games it looks absolutely terrible. Come on, shoot me a rocket. Try that again. I double dare you. Yeah, I really like the combat in this game. Pretty good. It's like a more fast-paced Shadow Warrior with less guns. Oh, dodge. I forgot about the dodging. The X7 works better on some cards, yeah. Usually the older GPUs. Something like the 10 series cards. Although on the newer cards I will do the X12. And by newer cards I mean the RX cards from AMD, the 16 series from Nvidia, the 20 series, all that stuff.
Understood. I'm currently heading toward the black hole.
So yeah.
General Lin has
I love TAA when it's done right, but when it's not it looks like a lower resolution. Yeah, I agree. Okay, here's dropping more frames. I'm guessing effects close to the camera. Yeah. Battlefield 2042 TAA is ultra sharp, makes everything look with a white halo around it. Oh, it's over sharpened then. What a waste. I think I'm going to die. I keep forgetting that I can dash. Jesus Christ. I'm so used to just running in first-person shooters. After playing Doom, I wanted all first-person shooters to have dashing, and now I completely forgot that it exists. Some gameplay reminded me of Metal Gear Revengeance. Yeah, but that's a third-person game. But I get the reference. Yeah, this is more like Shadow Warrior 2. Reminds me of that. Tomb Raider First Person Edition. Yeah, but in the future. Rocket to the face. Yes, please. Hey, Tushar Mehta. How are you doing, man? Welcome back. There's no shotgun? I don't know, I haven't played much. I've been playing... Well, this is the third chapter. So we should have a couple extra hours of gameplay. Charging is accelerated when attacking? I didn't understand that. So as I was saying, this game is like 3 hours long. So I'm not sure, there's probably more guns. But I'm not expecting multiple guns. This is an indie title after all. No worries, Stanton Brown. Will it run on a 750 Ti? Yeah, probably. Although, you have to lower that resolution, but... Yeah, sure, why not? I'm going to make videos on that, though. I like doing live streams, but this might be a little bit too much for 2 days to do 5 live streams. Yeah, the shotgun has to exist. In a first-person shooter, the shotgun cannot be missing. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Oh, you play farther than this, there are more guns? Okay, thanks for the heads up. It would have been a shame to not have a shotgun. There we go. Dead reduced to atoms. I was lucky enough to get a 2060 Ti. 3060 Ti. Okay. That's a nice card. Enjoy, man. There's an airliner flying into the black hole. That makes complete sense. Happens all the time. I remember in Interstellar when I was in the airliner flying to the black hole.
Be careful.
Yeah, the game is basically 3 hours long, yeah. The people on Steam are right.
Well, your power unit contains a particle wire injection.
Oh, I forgot about that. I always fall for this trap. LOLs from Chile. Triple Santiago. What do you mean? Who is from Chile? What do you think about the 2060 Super? Great card if you can afford it. Come on, load the assets. Come on. I'm waiting for you. Load those assets. Give me my frame rate back. There we go. Unreal Engine 4 stuff. Medium RTX disables ambient occlusion and lights while low keeps them enabled. That's insane. That probably looks amazing with ray tracing. But there are also ray trace reflections or only ambient occlusion. Santiago from Santiago City, commune of Santiago. So many Santiago in one sentence.
Shelia, there are
Santiago from Santiago. That's how I would say if you're Chilean. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people ask me if I'm from Chile because of my name. But no, I'm not. I'm in Uruguay. I'm my neighboring country. Is it in Game Pass? No, it's on PC. And it's very cheap. Let me change the aim mode from toggle to hold. I like holding right button to aim down sights. Played on easy mode probably? What do you mean? I haven't played on easy mode. This is medium. Why do you waste so much ammo? The enemies are pretty tank. And I waste ammo because I like shooting. So why not?
2 more just here. Cross over to the opposite shore as soon as you take them out.
I'll handle it.
¿Hablas portugués? No. No Portuguese, but I understand a little Portuguese because it's similar to Spanish in some ways. Yeah, what I do not get right here is how do I grapple all the way over there? Because I keep falling in the water. I feel like an idiot. The patriarch of Santiago family. Santiago family subsidiary. That's a good one. So it is a new game or is it updated old? I played the old one for 5 minutes, so... Apparently it has new levels and all that. But it's 3 hours long, still. Dash? Oh, okay, I can dash after 1 jump. I tried to double jump and dash. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up. Really? Ah, the dash didn't work. Is a Chilean accent really that difficult to understand for other Spanish speakers? No, it just sounds weird. So I give up and stop trying to understand them. It's kind of painful to hear, at least to my ears. Nothing against them, of course. You look more good in a beard. Well, thanks for that. It's just for comfort. Okay, there we go. Frame rate back. Jump on boats. I tried it and I was through the boats. Yeah, we just skip some letters when talking. That's what bothers me. It's kind of talking in incomplete Spanish.
There are several enemy
Let me see if
ships
the boats have collision.
The ship's armored. Should.
Yeah, I cannot dash to the front. I can only dash to the sides. So I'm going to jump on the boats. That's about it. What are you using for CPU? It's all in the description. I saw the grapple. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a grapple. For the enemies, I mean.
Shelia, there are several enemy ships closing in.
There we go.
The ship's armored. You should be able to sink them.
I could have done that instead of shooting. You're right, why did I waste so much ammo? What was wrong with me? I'm basically a god now. I played this like it was another Doom clone. There we go. Come here, thank you. Anybody else? Is book up. You need to blow up the boats for grapple to activate. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Thanks for the heads up. I was sure something was off. So you gotta blow up the boats for the grapple to work. Oh, there we go. Thanks, man. That was the issue. That's something they should fix. Forza 5 is 100 gigs and it's taking a long time for slow internet user like me. Rest in pepperonis. Yeah. That's the biggest issue with Forza. At least it's on Game Pass, so you can wait. As long as you're a Game Pass subscriber, you can still download the game. But man, 100 gigs. Okay, another gun. Is this a shotgun? Please tell me it's the shotgun. Yes, it is. Good. Nice. What I wanted from the beginning. How can I learn Spanish? Go to class.
No
Ha!
problem.
Nice
Wait,
one,
back
right?
up.
Took you 5 to 6 hours to download. That's not a lot of
I'll be
time.
focusing on the signal flare.
Considering it's 100 gigs.
Roger.
I used to download 4 gigabyte stuff 15 years ago, and it took like more than a day.
Shelly, respond. What happened?
What game is this? Link in the description. Okay, boss fight, right?
Who are these people? Yeah, Director Chen. Director Chen, can you read me?
Okay, that was easy.
Lost the signal.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to die. Too many of them. Okay, that's simple enough. I like this. Both were the enemy the whole time. Yeah, just like in real life. Although the shotgun is OP. Shame the shotgun is not pump action. Agreed. That will make it too badass. Anybody else? I do download 200 gigs in a single day, I think. My ISP must hate me. Yeah, same here. Imagine my ISP. I'm downloading games every day and uploading videos every day. Literally, I'm uploading this live stream up 20 megabits per second.
You okay?
It's using 20 megabits each second. Yeah, my ISP probably hates me as well. Okay, new skills. Considering the game is 3 hours long, yeah, I wasn't expecting much here either. Quake punch, shock punch, tractor beam. Okay. Why put the EMP on the tractor beam? Oh, okay, never mind. You can make it more powerful. Okay, rocket punch. I like that one. And the quake punch. Both are very badass, but I'll keep the rocket punch. Without a doubt. Oh, I need more. Dang it.
They headed off toward the source of the signal flare.
How do I cheat? How do I do this? While sprinting, press and hold F. Okay. Neat. I want to unlock the rocket punch now. Oh, hang on. There we go. A lot better than shooting. I think Final Fantasy 15 is the largest yet, 150 gigs plus if I recall. That HD texture uses a lot. Well, the other big game was, what was the name of this? Well, Black Ops 3 with the mod tools is like 200 gigs. Probably the biggest game right now is Warzone. Get back here, boom. Shotgun to the face. Yeah, I don't know why I can take them from such a long distance. I'm playing on medium difficulty, so it shouldn't be so easy. Maybe I need to crank up the difficulty. Without using that power, the guns are really underpowered. Let's see, can I grab them from there? No. From this? Okay, from 30 meters away, it doesn't work. Which makes sense. Okay, now I have a shotgun, so I'm not afraid. Take me on.
Satellite data black holes generating electromagnetic.
Oh, never mind.
You may have been teleported by a strong pulse.
How's Wake doing?
Wake's moving in on General Lin's van.
Yeah, those Dark Souls
Just
reflexes.
outside your area.
Yeah, I think I need to crank up the difficulty on this one. There are 4 difficulties. The easy, medium, which is called violent, then there's 2 more. One is unlocked after you finish the game. So you can go 3 out of 4 difficulties. And once you finish the game, you should be able to play on the highest. But this is so far a cakewalk. As long as you played games before. I mean, with this power of grabbing the enemy from the distance, it's pretty easy. Yeah, literally. Oh, I forgot about the power I unlocked. Hang on. Let me sprint towards the enemy. Whoa. I want to unlock the rocket punch right away. Yeah, I'm enjoying this quite a bit actually. I like the gameplay. Too bad it's only 3 hours. Yeah, the 570 will be fine. Some drops below 60, but nothing major. And at least the game is visually interesting. It's linear, but it's visually interesting at least.
Let me know if you spot a girl with a ponytail.
Roger that.
Finally, a game you can finish. Yeah, finally. Yeah, I usually get very uninterested in games. So this one I will actually finish. It hooked me. It's fun. I want the rocket punch though. Rocket punch. While sprinting, press and hold F, then release it. Let's see. Rocket punch! Falcon punch! Yeah, I just make him... Yeah, completely obliterated them. Oh man, I'm dying. There we go. Try again. Okay, there we go. Dead. Get pulped. Yeah, that's satisfying. I like this. I like the rocket punch. You just reduce him to atoms, literally. Jesus. That punch was so strong it dropped my frame rate to 30.
Several minutes. Be ready for it.
Roger.
That's cool as hell. Yeah, here I'm dropping frames. Coming through. Yeah, not sure this is supposed to... Yeah, I'm not supposed to go through here yet. So, while you're in this part, make sure to have this built in behind you so you don't drop frames. Because looking at the fire kills the performance with the enemies at the same time. Ugh. The slow motion though is a little bit broken. It's kinda all over the place with the slow motion. Put up the difficulty, just rip them to parts with one shatter. Yeah, true. Let me see if I can do this from here. No, I need to restart the game to get higher difficulty. What a shame. I need to charge my punch. 1 sec. Somebody's going to... Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, it destroys the frame rate. Definitely. I need to charge it better. There we go. Yeah. Still worth using, despite the drop below 30. Sorry, below 60. Che gracioso, no, tata. Literally punching your frame rate. Great power, come great responsibility. It's great power.
How's the situation? Everything okay?
Yeah,
No
exactly.
problems here.
Yeah, literally you control your frame rate with your
The
attacks.
road just outside the temple.
Because it's just
Head that way.
full of effects everywhere. Okay, they are giving me way too much ammo. Something is about to happen. I'm sure. This is going to look great with ray tracing. I'm pretty sure. It's not a coincidence that the ground has... Well, that the ground is marble and we have a lot of rain. Not a coincidence. What about FOV? Can you increase it? Yeah, it's from 80 degrees all the way up to 100. I wish there was 120, but it goes from 80 to 100. Let me show you. Let me see, FOV. There you are. From 80 all the way up to 100. So very little option there. Only 3 options. Let's see the widest FOV. Yeah, no, it's not a big improvement, so consider that the FOV slider doesn't
Sounds
exist.
confident.
It's a very tiny difference. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But still, I was on 90 degrees, but only 10 degrees more or less. I think 90 is fine. But it's a very little difference. Maybe one thing that I can lower here is the particle lighting. No, it doesn't do anything. Never mind. Depth of field maybe, if I turn that down. Okay. No, it doesn't make a lot of difference. So you'll have to just keep everything like this, I guess. Let's see if here the SSR on medium does anything. Okay, if I disable the reflections, I get a massive boost. Makes sense. But not even on low, it makes a difference. Why have graphics options if it's only on or off? Yeah, no, the difference is very tiny between high and low. Unless you turn off the effect completely, that kills the visuals of the game. How it looks on low. I tried it. On low it looks terrible in comparison. Because you don't have reflections or SSAO. I mean, in comparison it looks terrible. I mean, what makes this game look better than most is that everything is reflective. On the ground especially. It doesn't look bad on low, but it looks way worse. The atmosphere is completely lost without the reflections. So yeah. For that tiny performance increase, I don't think it's worth lowering. I don't know about you guys. And it's raining as well. It's always raining. It's like those GTA San Andreas mods. Wet roads, ultra-realistic thing. Although here it makes more sense. It's rainy, it's a temple with a lot of reflective surfaces on the ground. I mean, at least it makes more sense. But that's why the game looks so good. A lot of reflective surfaces. Yeah, but the frames are almost the same, so not worth lowering the settings on this one. The thing is when it drops into the 40s like this, that bothers me. Oh, I'm playing again. I'm doing a boss fight. I didn't even notice. What the hell is wrong with me? I was fighting him like he was some normal soldier. I'm literally doing a boss fight. Let's do the rocket punch. Yeah, Falcon punch him into oblivion. I'm working on it. There we go. Oh, he has a shield. Okay, so he's literally a bullet sponge.
Come at me!
Okay, yeah, that I don't like. I don't like the shield. The rechargeable shield bothers me. So I need to be quick. Yeah, the shield recharges super quickly. What the hell?
Like that.
You got Skyrim Anniversary? Yeah, Bethesda sold me a copy. Got me a copy. So I'm going to be covering it next week. Apparently it runs the same as the special edition, so there's nothing new apparently. Only some mods they added as extra content that already existed. He spoke English. The game is not geographically correct. Yeah, also the cyborgs are not from Tesla. It's not correct. There are no Tesla cars. This cannot be realistic.
Just can't hit me, eh?
Okay, no more shotgun ammo. Let's Falcon punch him again. Oh, that didn't work. I need to hold it longer. There we go. Boom! Yeah, literally destroys your frame rate with the Falcon punch. White textures on medium, VRAM limitations. We only have 4 gigs. So yeah, medium textures is the way to go to get better performance. Oh, really? Okay, let's just cut him to oblivion. Done, reduced to atoms. Execution. Yes. Shinobi execution.
Time's up, that's all!
It's not realistic without 24 FPS. Yeah, it's not like a realistic movie or anything.
Shelia, there's a hurricane closing in. Evacuate the area.
Evacuate the area. Working on it.
You should be able to see a mountain.
I love that random chatter
Head there.
that she has with some commander, like if it was Metal Gear Solid. The Hurricane arrives in 40 seconds. Oh no, I gotta run. Don't mind me.
Jump over the cliff.
Yeah, this is fun. It's linear, but I mean, I won't play this again. I won't repeat the levels. But this is fun. I like the combat and the movement. Again, it's linear, but that's not inherently a bad thing if it's well done. And I'm enjoying this. I didn't like the bullet spongy boss
Can you see the mountain?
with the shield that recharges
Give up
every
now.
5 seconds. Really? Grapple. 100 meters away! Dang it. Yeah, cinematic
What's
experience.
the situation?
This is where Sekiro started. Exactly.
Okay,
You know what's up.
there's several enemy ships heading toward the black hole.
We'll rethink the plan. Take a rest for now.
Okay, I got away before the hurricane. Write memory on Switch is officially 0p at 0 frames per second. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to make this run on the Switch. I don't think it will be possible, but who knows. That's it? That's the game? Are you kidding me? Okay, that wasn't even 3 hours. That was an hour and a half. That cannot be it. Please tell me that's not it. No freaking way. If that's it, it was an hour and a half at best. Now, it cannot... I'm doing something wrong, definitely. Okay. Okay, that was not it, I think. Or was it?
According to the sensors, the black hole is generating a stream of unstable pulse waves. You won't be able to use your
That was it?
weapons.
Are you
What do
are
I
you
do?
serious?
Look around for something to protect yourself with.
I'm sure that was not it. Hang on. Let me see if my stuff is saved. Okay, no, that wasn't it. I thought it was it. I was like, what the hell? Okay, that wasn't it. Lower your pitchforks. Oh, I was scared. Jesus. I thought it was an hour long. Okay. It is episodes. I'll calm down. Okay, so there's a stealth level, apparently. Because I don't have guns.
Satellites have confirmed several hostiles.
Oh no,
nearby.
I don't like
Hide
forced
yourself in
stealth
the ring and take them
sections.
out. Remember, if you get spotted, it's all over.
If you get spotted, if I get spotted, I lose. This is probably the part where I stop the game and I play it on my own. This is going to be boring AF. Yeah, it was weird that it kicked me into the menu. I thought the game was over. Let's see, if they see me, what happens? I die? Yeah. Oh no. Forced stealth section. Is this 2010 again? That's fine. I'll go through that on my own. I like stealth. But on a live stream it's pretty boring to see someone doing stealth. Was that a bug? It wasn't. Yeah, mid-cleaver is so out of the ordinary.
The satellites have confirmed several hostiles nearby. Hide yourself in the rain and take them out. Remember, if you get spotted, it's all over.
If they see you, you're rolling. Yeah. You can cut through the helmet? Yeah. That's pretty funny. Okay, I can go through it pretty quick
Hide in the
actually.
shadows. Don't get lit up.
Okay. So those bots can see me. Gotcha.
The enemy vehicle is gone.
You're about a stealth? Yeah, most people are. Makes sense. Oh yeah, I don't like this. But hey, after this is shooting again, right? Please tell me after this we start shooting again. Yeah, this seems to be the stealth tutorial, I think. Although this is not a game that I expected to have stealth. That's kind of weird. How was this on the 1050 Ti? Can you throw it? No. Apparently not.
So sleepy. I'm gonna go take a nap. Good luck.
No, Jesus. Okay, no. This is the classic stealth. They barely see you and boom, you're detected. Okay, I don't like that. A little bit too jumpy. Bulletproof best, but not blade proof. Exactly. That's the trick. Okay, at least the checkpoints are pretty... What's the name of this? Pretty generous. I thought it was going to the beginning of the level. That would have pissed me off. 1,000 shots to the face, enemies are fine. Yeah, but I use a cleaver, a mid cleaver on their faces, and well, through helmets. One machete, they dead. They dead. He also made the mechanic about the bushes. The murder bushes. I love that every game nowadays have some sort of murder grass happening.
So sleepy.
Hey, Engel and Dry. How's it going, man? Okay, he's gone. Where's the other one? There was 2 guards. Oh, never mind. Okay, so far this is the worst part of the game. Regional pricing is god stuff. For this game, I don't know the regional price. Is it cheap? Well, it's already cheap in the US, so it should be cheap everywhere, right? Grass is the ultimate stealth tech. Yeah, definitely. Not sure why Metal Gear Solid has stealth camo if we have grass.
Shelia, go out through that field ahead of you.
Could you try a very specific very high graphic config to see performance? The difference between the highest and high is the shadows and the new TAA. So I don't think it's worth checking that out, honestly. I'm terrible at this. Jesus Christ. Oh man. The Ubisoft games taught me that I had to tag the enemies, so I'm terrible at stealth now. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid has a box. $7 in Brazil. Okay. Do not say anymore. I got it. That's a good price. Okay, 3 guards. But I'm in the murder grass, so they don't see me. Or do they? Nope. Santiago to Reach doesn't even check prices anymore. No. I got this for free because I already own the original. So that's why I didn't check the pricing. I wish I could do that. My life would be a lot easier. I wouldn't need to request games. I would just buy them all. Okay, this level for you was bad. If they put effort in gunplay and hack and slash, they need a stealth mission. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why they put a forced stealth section in this game. I mean, the action and the hack and slash stuff is what made it interesting, so this feels unnecessary.
Enemy vehicle closing in. Hide in the shadows of the rocks to your right.
Whoa, the dash is a little bit too powerful.
Stay completely hidden. Don't let them spot you.
And there's a fatal error in level 5. That sucks.
Okay, keep moving.
Whoa. You cannot find me. I'm in murder grass. Oh yeah, this game has to have everything. Gotta try all the tools on the engine. Yeah, literally. I think that's the reason. Because the developer said in most of the posts that he was doing this because he wanted to get better at making games. So he basically tried everything. Bolting, wall running, guns, melee weapons, juggling enemies in the air. He basically did everything in this game. The only thing he didn't do was open world.
Can't leave without the boss's orders either.
Hang on, I got a couple messages. Whoa, hang on. No! That was close. Okay. Don't worry. Oh. Hello, sir. Don't look this way. I'm in the grass.
Tired.
The developer takes some inspiration from Metro to make this level. What do you mean? I can see the inspirations from Crysis, from the the character's clothing with the hands. Looks nice. Oh, okay. The gloves also look like on Metro. So yeah, he probably took inspiration from everything he plays, which is respectable, really, because the game is fun. The only thing that I don't like is this stealth section so far, and the boss fight that had the shield replenished super quickly.
Confirmed on the second floor. Don't get spotted.
Did he master the jig of physics though? Yeah, he did, but it's a first-person game, so you barely see it. Whoa, too many of them. Okay, I'll stay here. Don't mind me. Yeah, this kinda bothers me though. This level is such a waste of time. Hey Paradise DK, how's it going, man? Long time no see. Have you tried this game yet? If you own the original, you can play it for free. Yeah, the third-person modes are coming, I'm pretty sure. They're not going to waste their time. Theo's Gift, I'm guessing that's because Rage 2 wasn't that special, I guess. This one at least has some... I don't know, has something different that I cannot explain. Maybe the fact that it's made by one person makes me want to play it more. I don't know. The combat feels a lot better than Rage 2. Let's see if he sees me through the window. Never heard of it? Oh. This is a game made by one person. Literally by one person. And I don't know if he has VR. It probably will have, because this developer tries to implement everything in his game. Everything of the Unreal Engine, he tries to implement it. So he's probably going to get VR eventually. I can smell it.
Shelia, several hostiles.
Waifu with blades and guns. Yeah, that's probably why.
When's the next
Let me see if I can rush this guy on the at the right. No, that didn't work. The other one saw me. Well, I think he had help on this one, but it was mostly him. Yeah, he had help on this one. But still, it was mostly him. Yeah, no FSR kind of makes sense because it has DLSS and RTX. I'm guessing Nvidia said, hey man, so you're making this game on Unreal and we're making these RTX cards. You might have heard of them.
Several hostiles confirmed on
So,
the second floor. Don't
what about we give you a 3090 and we tell you how to develop the game with better visuals? But do not put FSR. I mean, I think it's a Nvidia sponsored title. Okay, he's going back. He's as well. This game is going to turn into an MMORPG in 30 minutes. Yeah, next update should be FSR, hopefully. What do you mean? He didn't voice act as the girl? I feel scammed. That's hilarious. I love you guys. Yeah, it's not made by one guy. He didn't do the girl's voice. He didn't do the motion capture. No. He didn't do it on his own. I feel cheated. What do you mean? He didn't act as a girl himself. Come on, move around so I can backstab you. Thank you. It's appreciated. Come on, move faster. Wait, forget it. Nvidia probably don't want FSR in this game. Yeah, they don't. They want to sell RTX cards. The eyes are so dark. Who cares?
Director
Just
Chen,
mod it.
I've moved away from the enemy patrol area.
Okay,
The next pulse wave is coming. Brace yourself.
perfect. Stealth mission is over. Hopefully we don't get that again. Not even a pebble to throw, huh? Well, at least, yeah, that's the next mechanic he's implementing. Yeah, finally, combat. I was waiting for this.
I'm fine.
Thank God it's a short section.
On top of this level.
Good, but be careful. We still don't know what General Lynn's planning.
Let's Falcon punch the hell out of him. Die. Yeah, literally destroyed my frame rate for that punch. It's so satisfying to do the explosive punch. It gives you literally half the frame rate for a split second. That's hilarious. Sí, Teo, ¿qué pasó? ¿Hiciste algo malo o es cosas corporativas que no entiendo? Lamento oír eso, man. Is it like Shadow Warrior? Yeah. Seems just like it, although with waifus and more fast-paced combat. But it lasts 3 hours, which
Figure out a way to
kinda
go
sucks, but it was made by one person, so I cannot really blame him. Okay, what now? Wall running, of course. They had to have wall running. Yeah, half my frame rate, but worth it every time, literally. Although those drops below 60, I'm guessing they can be fixed by lowering the textures. I think the VRAM is a little bit high. Oh yeah, the pistol with the red dot sight. I love that every game now, when you crouch, the pistol is in the middle of the screen. Yeah, the pistol has to be there. You don't need FPS if the enemy is dead. Exactly. Okay, another boss fight. Yeah, no, the frame rate is dropping super low. Let me see if the X11 fixes this problem. Let's try that. Why is there tearing? Because no VSync, because I'm testing. Let's try the X11 super quick. Let's see if that smooths out the problems. So trying the X12 now. The X11, sorry. Because sometimes the X12, I had some of those big drops in Unreal Engine 4 games on the AMD cards. So it would be nice to check that out. Qué lástima, Teot. Bueno, suerte en la búsqueda de nuevo trabajo. Lamento oír eso, señor. Why you need I need a pistol after the shotgun? I don't know. It would have been nice to have that pistol in the stealth section. Okay, DX11. Let's try that. The game in general must be optimized in explosions and hurtworks. Let's find out. Let's see if those drops still happen in DX11. Shotgun is either useless or OP in any game. Literally. I remember in COD 4. Okay, yeah. I'm getting stutters because shader compilation. I'll give it a few seconds. But it doesn't hard lock to 30 anymore, so I think the X11 is the way to go in the 570. Yeah, definitely. There is some stutter when you start playing because shader cache, shader compilation, Unreal Engine. So yeah, do the X11 on the AMD cards and the older Nvidia cards. Just make sure to play a few minutes to avoid this stutter. So if you play the previous levels on the X11, there should be less stutter because shader compilation is being done in previous levels. Oh yeah, this is way better than those hard locks below 60 on the X12, without a doubt. Bueno, me alegro, Teot. Arriba, vos podés. Tú puedes hacerlo. Creo en ti, todos creemos en ti. No te rindas. So DX12 only with RTX cards. I would say DX12 with RTX cards and 16 series cards. DX11 on the rest of them. Yeah, it's way smoother. After the shader cache is completed. Yeah, definitely. Because I'm no longer getting that hard lock below 60. I get some stutter because again, shader cache on the X11 is garbage in Unreal Engine 4. So it has to be done on the fly. Happens on many games, but at least it doesn't hard lock below 60 like on the X12. So yeah, I'd rather have this, honestly. Unreal Engine 4 has stutters on AMD cards. That's why some games stutter sometimes for me on the 570. Yes, I mean some Unreal Engine 4 games had that issue, but on a worse way. Like Fortnite, for example, on the X12. Stutters the hell out of every match. After some time it stabilizes, but it takes a long time. On the X11 it happens as well, but another game that has that problem, Jedi Fallen Order, that's a game that stutters left and right on the X12. On the X12. Stutters in general, being Unreal Engine 4, so yeah, that's a thing they need to fix with the engine, definitely. But I'd rather get these stutters than getting those drops below 60 on the X12. No, the visuals are the same. The only improvement to play on the X12 visually if you're using RTX, reflections and ambient occlusion. Other than that, it's the same for us budget gamers. It just runs better. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order is a stutter fest. Yeah. I'll Falcon Punch the hell out of him. Give me 1 sec. Let's see if the Falcon Punch runs better now. Okay, let me try that again. It stutters, but let's see if it happens again. Yeah, instead of dropping into the 30s, it drops into the 40s with the Falcon Punch. So definitely DX11 is superior. Yeah, it drops less in a less dramatic way, to say it in some way. On the X12 you had hard locks below 60. Let me show you that in my own live stream that I'm doing right now. Now that I'm here, I might as well. So let me show you my own live stream. So I'll rewind my own live stream. Hang on. Ads. I gotta watch ads in my own live stream. What am I doing? Hang on. There we go. So going back, when I was doing the X12, you probably didn't notice, but here, Or was it here? Now here. Closer to the end. After the stealth section. There we go. Here, when I do the Falcon Punch previously, it was like this. It hard locks to 30 and goes back up. And on this one, it doesn't happen anymore. So yeah, literally throwing money at myself. So this doesn't happen on the X11. It does have a frame time spike, but it's not that aggressive. Same when effects are close to the camera. It's no longer hard locks to 30. So that's pretty important, I would say. So yeah, just the X11 on the 570 on this one. That's hilarious. Why don't you have an ad blocker? I don't have an ad blocker because I'm a YouTuber. It would be stupid to have an ad blocker being a YouTuber. Let's be honest. I mean, if I make money doing ads on YouTube, it would be a hypocrite. I would be a hypocrite if I had an ad blocker. I mean, come on. I make money with YouTube ads. So ad blocker for me is a no-go. I would be a hypocrite. Telling people to watch your videos now, watching your videos yourself, yes. That's hilarious. Greetings from Turkey, greetings from Uruguay. Turkish person. Happy to see you. Yeah, let's run away. Why would I use a pistol if I have a shotgun? Some smart man said in the comments. That's fair.
You should be safe for now.
Looks like someone is mad. I'm not mad.
Roger.
I'm mad by default, but you hide in bushes or move slowly to avoid detection. Really? Already stealth section again? Ah, God. A filthy hippopotamus. Okay, let's hide.
You've still got company. Watch out for recon jets up above.
Roger.
Why put stealth sections in this? I don't know. That wasn't a great idea. Just give me action. Okay, there we go. Yeah, definitely DX11. Yeah, my secret is that I'm always angry. I know, I understood that reference though. So yeah, guys, I think I'll leave it here for now. I love this game so far. It's only 3 hours, so that kind of sucks. I wish it was longer. It's fun to play. The only thing that I don't like so far is the stealth sections. The forced stealth should be out of this, in my opinion. So yeah. He released a patch here. He says, optimize overall memory consumption during close call, blah, blah, blah. A lot of fixes. And he says, please play in DX12 mode if you keep getting crashes due to events of Giant King after this patch. So, if you're getting crashes, play on DX12, apparently. But still, one guy behind this. What the hell? How is that even possible? Yeah. He says, yeah, good game. I'm blown away. A man on a quest to create the best AAA FPS for his waifu. Literally. Yeah. And I can see the fan service already. Okay, I should be back, guys. Am I back? I should be back. So, if you own the original is an hour and a half, I think. If you own the original before the release of Bright Memory Infinite, you should be getting this for free. So if you own the original, you get this one for free. If you bought it before, that's how I got access. But there's DLC for the people that want to support it further. So there is fan service DLC. You got Skinny Jeans DLC, Energetic DLC, and Bikini DLC. So fan service is there as well. So this guy knows how to sell a game, that's for sure. Play it on hard and it might take longer. Yeah, probably. So yeah, mind blown, really. I cannot believe that this was made by one person. I cannot explain. I don't know. It blows me away. And it's a linear game with good combat. The thing is, again, it's short, so I wish I could do this. Do you know what game engine this is on? This is Unreal Engine 4, so yet another Unreal Engine 4 game. But it blows my mind, really. Again, I wish it was more than 3 hours. The combat is a lot of fun. So yeah. So the DLC is basically for these skins. So yeah. This guy knows how to sell a video game, as you can see. So yeah. And there's also skins for the guns that I don't really care about. But I see what he did there. Preview only. Unlocked at okay, the weapon skins some are DLC or some I'm playing the game. Okay. But the costumes are paid DLC, which is only cosmetic stuff. So yeah. I can see people buying this one. Buying this outfit. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching. Love you all. And I'm going to do 2 GB GPUs, but on separate videos. So expect that maybe tomorrow or in a few hours if I'm inspired. I gotta eat sometimes. See you guys next time. Thank you. Love you all.